And look, now his shit is popping on shit. I'm not reacting to your shit, FedEx. Cincinnati hood vlog. What the fuck? Bahama Terrace, Hyena Land, Baghdad, Ohio. What the fuck is this? It's 36 minutes. I don't want to react to this shit. Cause then after, bruh. Cause literally, if I react to this shit and all you see is nothing but fucking dreadheads with Dracos and shit like that, then it's gonna look like, well, damn, bruh. Maybe old dude was right. Nigga, no. And especially cause it's Cincinnati. Oh my god. Maybe I should. So I can be a fucking. Should I react to this shit? I'm not reacting to it. No. Alright. Ooh, 3 hours? I'm feeling good. Now let's see if. Don't be like this guy. Bruh, that Saratoga water go crazy! I mean, I drink. What I drink? I drink fucking. Tap water. But. Which apparently is not good for you because of all the fluorides in that bitch. But hey, I don't care. I mean, it's the best station of water. Outside of, spring water. Damn it, go bloody. How YouTube failed Ryan Higa. I used to watch this nigga, so I'm about to go ahead and.
I was getting.
How YouTube failed Ryan Higa. Jaden Wong. Good. I used to watch this nigga all the time growing up. Old NIGAHIGA, and he was a part of the childhood. But then I've had several just random thoughts, but it's been like, where did this nigga go? And I'm pretty sure this nigga is gay now. I don't know, but I remember when he was doing vlogs and videos and shit with Arden Show, and then I saw her on Teen Wolf, which I fucked with. I was like, oh wait, that's the bitch. She went from vlogging with the biggest content creator at that time, I'm pretty sure she had her own shit too, to being on Teen Wolf, and I'm sure she was on other shit, but Teen Wolf was what I watched. Yes, that's dope. But I didn't put two and two together until I started this content creating shit, or at least before I started it.
Frustrated with the way YouTube had become. I always believed that, you should focus on quality and not quantity. But in the past 5 or 6 years, YouTube changed that a lot.
This is Ryan Higa, better known as NIGAHIGA. Ryan is a YouTube OG and was the second YouTuber to ever cross 1 million subscribers.
It's crazy.
But as his channel grew, so did YouTube, and he soon realized that the very website he helped pioneer was rapidly evolving from the platform he once considered home.
I really have been considering quitting YouTube. I just wasn't having fun making YouTube videos anymore.
I found that I wasn't creating things that I was happy about.
Changes to YouTube's policies, algorithm, and culture presented Ryan with challenges, including burnout, creative blocks, and a general dissatisfaction with the direction the platform was headed.
The fact that we are even talking about this shows what's wrong with YouTube.
He's expressed these feelings in some of his videos, as well as on various podcasts. And since April 24th, 2020, he has stopped uploading to his main channel altogether.
Damn.
In this video,
since 2020, it's been 5 whole years. He hasn't. That's crazy.
I'm gonna cover how YouTube's changes over time disrupted Ryan's video making process, why these changes conflicted with his motivations as a creator, and where this has all led him today. And at the end, I'll discuss what this all means for the future of the platform. This is the story of how YouTube failed Ryan Higa.
And they promote the whole be yourself thing. They do promote that, but it's like, okay, well, be yourself, but be the self that we want. Exactly. Yeah.
Expound on that.
Beginning in 2006, Ryan Higa was among the first generation.
Damn, that shit used to be
and throughout his decade-plus-long career, has developed a reputation as
style Asian is crazy
in the history of the platform. Rarely abiding by trends, never involving himself in any drama, and always prioritizing quality over quantity.
The thing I really cared about was putting out good content and stuff that I was excited and happy to make.
And anyone familiar with Ryan's work will tell you that his videos were always some of the most creative and unique content on the platform.
They were.
From lip syncs and rants to skits,
Dab KX,
music,
Dabka,
films,
what's up, man? Appreciate you for sliding through.
He's pretty much done it all, and in an era of YouTube that was about broadcasting yourself, Ryan Higa was truly the embodiment of that slogan. But whatever happened to that slogan anyway?
Our users were already one step ahead of us. They began using YouTube to share videos of all kinds. We found this very interesting. We said, why don't we just let the users
Please
find
what?
YouTube is all about?
In December 2005, YouTube debuted the slogan "Broadcast Yourself." This perfectly reflected the platform's culture of embracing self-expression. In YouTube's early days, creators made the content they wanted.
Do me a favor, please don't lag yourself in the chat. Spit it out, please. Don't stutter in the chat.
To make, spoke freely, and didn't feel constrained by the demands of advertisers or the algorithm. But around April 2010, things began to change. The slogan was taken off the logo, dropped from the webpage title in October 2012, and removed from YouTube's blog for good in May 2019. Perhaps not so coincidentally, YouTube's decision to phase out this slogan happened following the peak of the adpocalypse, a period of time when advertisers.
Let me tell you something. I love my man. Pause. Fuck you. You know what? I don't like niggas like you. Don't clip that. You're getting banned. Fuck you.
Began pulling their ads from the platform over concerns about them appearing next to controversial or edgy content. This led to stricter policies regarding what content could be monetized, and as a result, content that included things like profanity, political subjects, and graphic content were effectively censored through demonetization or age restriction. This had an impact across the entire platform, forcing creators like Ryan to adapt their content to the new advertiser-friendly guidelines if they wanted to continue to get paid through YouTube.
Now there's so many rules on YouTube. Most of the idea reviews that I put up
Little
got
nigga think he gonna just
demonetized
be
or age restricted
able to be in my
because it's
house.
like dangerous things or gross things. I didn't want to put anything close to a swear word in here, even put the beep sound in because I don't want to get demonetized. And I was holding back so many different things that I really wanted to make. I just was too afraid to do it. Videos that I know for a fact that a lot of you guys probably not like or understand or most likely be offensive. The kind of videos I used to make when I first started YouTube.
By this point, it was clear that YouTube was no longer just about broadcasting yourself. So for someone like Ryan, who came up in a time where it was, I can understand how this would be a difficult time to go through. Ryan has spoken out against censorship in the past, and has so many strides to stay true to himself in his work.
I never used to feel like this. I never felt like I couldn't be yourself.
Yeah, I would have to dumb down the content and take jokes that I thought was funny and kill them for myself to make it good for other people. And I used to hurt, like it literally hurt me.
Even in his book, there are several instances where Ryan hints at disagreements between him and his publishing company over censorship of the more dark and not so family-friendly parts of his life story. No creative likes to be censored, and for some, adjusting their work to fit within new constraints comes easier than for others. But Ryan isn't recognized as such a genuine YouTuber for no reason, so I can see how having to work under these conditions, making videos that you know don't fully represent you for so long.
Bitch ass nigga think he gonna be in my house for motherfucking free without paying no motherfucking bills, bitch. Bitch ass nigga, you ain't gonna survive in my shit, nigga. Fuck is you talking about? You lucky I let you slide because you did that in the corner of my eye when you flew. But guess what? I peeped the game. I saw your bitch ass. And as soon as I got you, knocked you out, hoe ass nigga. Now, for all of you that don't know anything about fucking stink bugs, you don't want to kill them. Because if you kill them, they stank up the place. So what I do, I knew that he was on the fucking smoke detector. So I wouldn't be able to grab him without squishing him. I didn't want to stink. But if you are able to grab him if it's an arm's reach, I grab him with a paper towel, don't squish him, take him over to the toilet, drop him in, and flush him down so you don't get no stank. But couldn't do that, so that's why I grabbed the motherfucking vacuum, and then I just vacuumed that nigga up. No stank. Learn something new every day.
Blocks and a general disliking for the rule makers. But this wasn't the only problem Ryan had with YouTube.
If you're a web designer, here are 4 Wix Studio features you got.
I'm not a web designer.
It turns out that YouTube discontinued its Broadcast Yourself slogan just a day after its parent company lost over $70 billion in market cap. A loss that was attributed to changes in YouTube's algorithm that were reportedly efforts to moderate harmful content, but seemed to have inadvertently affected innocent creators who became more susceptible to demonetization and were being promoted less in favor of mainstream media.
Oh, so instead of having the people who are the biggest on the fucking app as in like, you know, the OG creators like NIGAHIGA, Logan Paul, PewDiePie, Jenna Marbles and shit like that. They changed it to where it was more like CNN and The Daily Show and just the news people. Okay, they started promoting them. I can understand that, and that's bullshit. We the one that made your shit bigger. We should be your first priority, not those other people who already got, they already got fame, they already got the recognition, they already got everything.
The key word there being algorithm, the YouTube algorithm. The notorious YouTube algorithm is YouTube's system for recommending content to its users. It controls everything that you see on the site, from what's trending to what you see on your homepage, and even your search results. And over the years, it's developed quite a controversial reputation for how it dictates the content you see, but more specifically, the content that people make. You don't have to browse YouTube for long to notice that any video or format that works is widely replicated. YouTube has developed this culture where a lot of successful channels will make similar videos, partly because they know it'll work. They know the algorithm favors certain types of videos, and so they capitalize.
Bruh, for real. That's what Charleston White, that's what he figured out the algorithm because he understood that with his polarizing shit, he can go on he can go on different types of podcasts, as big or as small. He can go on different type of podcasts and have them blow his name up. So did fucking Andrew Tate. He did that shit. Fresh and Fit did that shit. That's why you see so many fucking Pop the Balloons, so many the 20v1s, the 20v2s, the Tinder swipe left, swipe right in person, the Mr. Beast style edits, even with the fucking when people be doing their thumbnails for the reactions. There's so many times you've seen the streamer just with the big ass head like close to the fucking thing and have like a regular green, red, orange shirt, but then in the background they have whatever they're reacting to, and then it says, some type of clickbait title or some shit like that. Yeah, it's all the same.
And so what you get nowadays is a lot of the same and less innovation on the platform.
Exactly.
But this just isn't the kind of environment that Ryan Higa thrives in, because it is in his DNA to be different.
Yep.
For me, more than anything, I like to do something that's different. For me, the best videos and what I strive for every week is coming up with a message that I want to say and tell it in a different way.
I think I would want my legacy to be around like being on the side of trying to do different things, even at the cost of like being awful or being wrong.
I mean, this is obvious enough just by looking at all the different styles of videos in his catalog. But even with his energy drink, Ryan acknowledges that he wanted to create something different and didn't want to compete with the likes of major brands like Red Bull.
I wanted to find something that was different because I didn't want to compete with Red Bull because I'm realistic.
So given this mentality, I can understand why he might have said things like this.
Seeing the kind of content that was suddenly at the top of the food chain, I was subconsciously, I think, getting a little frustrated with YouTube and getting really just bitter, I guess, with what YouTube had become.
But this isn't just about what was happening around him. This has to do with Ryan's personal creative ambitions as well. When a YouTuber discovers a format that works for them, the obvious thing to do is to keep doing it, make more of those types of videos. But Ryan's goals have always been based on doing things differently from his past work and improving on it.
Putting out stuff I've done or stuff that I'm not proud of.
And one thing that I can say about Ryan Higa, bro, when I was watching this channel, bro, he never had the same video. His shit would be new, creative, and shit like that. I swear to God, until he like started doing the vlogging and shit like that. And I think that's really kind of like took a turn, because when he started doing the vlogging and shit like that, I'm like, all right, now everybody's trying to vlog and shit like that. And that's when like, nigga, make some fucking content. What the fuck are you doing? Like, so yeah.
I realized that doesn't bring me happiness. I felt like I was like doing a formula, and I just got tired of doing the same formula.
I was like, man, I keep making these same skits. I know people like them and people think they're smart, but I'm so sick of it. Like, not that I don't want to make skits anymore. It's just I got so tired of doing the same thing.
I missed creating new things that I haven't done, and like the feeling of like growth and like doing more and improving. The want to always evolve. To me, that's what I always enjoyed in content.
So as YouTube was becoming more algorithmic and formulaic, I can see why this might have introduced obstacles into Ryan's creative process. It's no longer just about putting out good content that you like to make. Nowadays, your videos need to be long enough, they need to keep people watching, the title and thumbnail have to be clickable, and if you find a format that satisfies the algorithm, you'd be a damn fool not to exploit it for all it's worth.
Exactly.
Today, YouTube is like this game where if you want to win, then you have to play by this set of rules, and if you don't, then it's like you're swimming against the current and eventually you're gonna get washed away.
Or you gotta find a cheat code.
And unfortunately, this is what happened to Ryan. Ryan is someone who I'd describe as a YouTube purist. Someone whose #1 priority is the quality of his content and doesn't really care about the numbers, the business, and definitely not the algorithm.
For the longest time, I tried to fight that system.
I was the creator who didn't want to have to worry about business.
It was never really about the numbers and stuff.
I didn't take into consideration any of that stuff, watch time and labeling it and tags. I didn't care about being #1 or whatever it was. I just wanted to keep the people that were watching happy. I'm just trying to do the things I want to do, even if it's not necessarily the thing that fits the algorithm best.
But he could only do this for so long until it eventually caught up to him.
The algorithm had switched where like you need to create more content, not less. Even if it's better, you need longer and more content. The kind of content I made wasn't sustainable in that way.
The videos got crazier, the times it took to make it got longer. It would take a hit on your income because you're not posting. I started posting some of the videos that I wanted to post and I felt the consequences. I mean, I saw the views drop, the dislikes go up.
But I was just like so over it at that point. That was like a breaking point for me. I was so over. I was like, I'm either gonna quit or I need to change what I need to do.
So here he is now, over a decade since he started, and YouTube's changed. Now it's about gaming the system. It's about numbers, business, money. You got corporations out here stealing all your revenue by making copyright claims on any video with copyrighted music. You have creators being exploited by companies, like the fallout between Smosh and their old parent company Defy Media, which almost costed them their channel. You're living in a climate where you can't feel comfortable broadcasting yourself, because if you do, you might offend somebody, or better yet, it could cost you your career.
Smosh is other people, bruh. Smosh was a show, a YouTube channel that I was always watching too back when shut up, nigga. They used to make so many fucking videos, bruh. Oh my god, bruh. I remember watching TV shows in real life, bruh. The Power Rangers, the black dude. I'm not being a Black Ranger no more. I'm not. And then the dinosaur, the fucking Barney one. Nigga, oh my god, Smosh is another one, man. That's
Look
crazy.
at someone like Jenna Marbles, who in 2020 was essentially exiled from the platform for a video that she made in 2011. PewDiePie has had his fair share of cancel culture related incidents. These are Ryan's peers, the people that he came up with. Does it look like things are getting much better for them? But for a lot of the new people coming in, this is all they know. They recognize YouTube as a job opportunity more than they do a craft or an art form. This is how the culture has changed. So if you were to put yourself in Ryan's shoes, what would you do?
I liked how YouTube was. Everybody could see great content when you typed in youtube.com. Now it doesn't really mean anything. It feels like people are either talking to you because they want something from you or something for their business rather than actually getting to meet you.
It became about watch time.
What's the point if everything gets like age restricted? I don't want to get demonetized. Probably like half my videos got claimed.
The YouTube grind is endless. I've been burnt out for like years.
For so long, I was just making stuff because I knew it would work versus like something I got excited about.
With the podcast, I wanted to be doing this, like speaking like me. I wanted to just show that side of me, but
see, I'm not. I thought I was tripping, but I was like, bruh, I'm pretty sure I think he is gay. Ain't no problem with that, obviously. But I ran thought, I'm like, I'm pretty sure he's gay.
being like me, I wanted to just show that side of me, but I also, in taking that jump, didn't keep in mind like, okay, what are the repercussions of this gonna be? I felt like I was doing something wrong because it wasn't getting the same kind of views. I tried to change who I was and tried to get views and getting, you know, famous people on the podcast, and it would get views, but it still didn't feel like something I originally set out to do. That's why I was like, okay, I need to chill and like rethink a lot of stuff.
I had to change something. Either I was gonna stop doing it or I had to do something else.
I just tried something new. I just started like Twitch streaming. I just kept doing it pretty much the same way I started YouTube. And I think that's why I like enjoy it, because it's like learning completely different things, you know?
Hey, I was thinking it. I was like, bro, he might as well just start streaming, bro. I swear to God. And I mean, I said it as soon as, you know, he popped up, looked like he was streaming because he was streaming with other people. I was like, yeah, man, like, he better start streaming. Because If you haven't posted on your page in 5 years, bro, yeah, go ahead and start streaming and reacting. I'm sure you do really good at that shit. But I can kind of feel from. I get what he's saying. Like, damn, I help build this app, but now you guys are more going focus on the money. But I feel like he's kind of doing it out of emotion. And then, like, bro, you got 20 million fucking subscribers, bro. Like, I'm sure he's making bank off of his videos. I know he said that some of his videos were copyrighted or claimed and shit like that. But like, you still got hella videos to where you're making a decent amount of money.
It's such a new thing, and it's such a different schedule from my everyday for the past like decade. It's been such a long time since I was excited about something. I wake up wanting to do it. I haven't felt that from anything YouTube related in a long time. If you're gonna go live for like sometimes 12 hours a day.
12 hours?
Well, you're being yourself, Tim. You're being yourself. I have been saying that like Twitch feels like old YouTube, where it feels like a lot of people are genuinely just supportive and friends. Can you say you're happy about your life? I can't say that the whole time during my YouTube career I was, even in its peak. I can say that now. Oh my god!
Lost it all.
That's nigga. Dominatrix or not Dominatrix. Domtrix, nigga. Nigga, when he made them motherfucking fart assassin videos, nigga, that shit was hilarious. And he could do like backflips and shit like that, and he could dance. Oh my god, yeah. It's the OG.
Dietrich, did you eat him?
Dietrich.
Is that right? Long time no talk, man.
Oh, shit.
That's awesome.
And this nigga, bro, they used to do videos so many. Oh my god, I don't know what this nigga's name is, but bro, to how to be a gangster, to how to be, I don't remember how. There's a whole lot of how to be's. How to be a YouTuber, how to be ninja, bro.
I did it! I did it! I did something! I did something! She's like, what is this? The best game ever. Oh my god.
I thought of a new YouTube title. How does
Shout out to him, oh god.
Don't do it, Roku. Hide your face. You can call me Regina or Regina's nice.
Hello, Regina.
Still got it, boys. Still got it. It's been so much fun streaming. I can honestly say I'm a lot happier. All right, here we
Hell
go.
yeah.
3, 2, 1.
Oh god. Is that
I'm a medical student. All
What
I
the
do is
fuck?
study
At the end? What the hell?
I've used Grammarly.
I don't trust you.
Forever.
I don't trust you.
This video isn't just about Ryan Higa, but I think his story highlights an underlying problem with YouTube. It is unfortunate that a guy who helped pioneer the platform and who built a whole career off of being himself got to a point where he felt like he could
I didn't know that nigga had a book, Ryan Higa. I didn't
Because
know
to
that
be
nigga had
successful
a
on
book.
YouTube nowadays, you have to be able to adapt to however the platform changes and find a balance between what you want to make and what you know will work, even if that means having to compromise on your own creative integrity by giving in to the algorithm. These days, it seems as though taking risk, innovating, and doing things that are different is discouraged on YouTube, and that's not good. Because anything, any niche, any industry, whatever, anything that people care about is only as good as the newest generation to embrace it. So if current and future generations of YouTubers remain bounded by this algorithm, then I feel like that's taking the you out of YouTube. Now, I understand that this isn't an easy problem to solve because times have changed, people have changed, and many of YouTube's changes over the years may have been necessary to get it to where it is today. But I'm convinced that this problem is one worth solving if YouTube's mission really is to give everyone a voice and show them the world. I just don't know how much YouTube truly wants you to hear and see. Because over the past 5 years or so, the discourse over where YouTube is at and where it's currently headed has been controversial, to say the least. I don't know if removing dislikes was a positive for the platform. I don't know if ruining the user experience by banning ad blockers was good for the platform. I don't know if an emphasis on YouTube Shorts or showing me ads when my video is paused is good for the platform.
Nigga,
But what
oh
I
my
do know is-
god, I hate that shit. I hate seeing a fucking ad while something because they be doing that shit on streaming services as well. On Tubi, on Hulu, on Disney. Well, I don't have no ads on Disney Plus. But bruh, yeah. They be doing that shit. That should be pissing me the fuck off. Y'all already know I be pissed off about ads to begin with. So yeah, don't send me no motherfucking ad while my fucking
Ryan
videos
Higa, people who consistently
pause,
innovate,
nigga.
push boundaries, broadcast themselves, the kinds of creators who built this platform into what it is today, make YouTube better. So if YouTube wants to remain the better platform for sharing videos, then they need to be better for these kinds of creators and ensure that they can thrive on their platform. But right now, I'm not so sure that that's their main focus. And maybe it shouldn't be. Because as Javed Karim, co-founder of YouTube, once said, in business, there's only one thing more important than make it better, and that's
making money. Oh, don't fuck it up. Yeah. Shout out to Jaden Wong.